So, after waiting 4 months, the Black Clover manga is finally back with a new chapter, and I was actually laughing while reading it. Tabata is such a comedian, but to be more serious and honest, this video is going to be pretty negative, so let me be clear. I love the show, it's in my top 5, no matter how bad this arc is and the ending, I don't care, it's still going to be in my top 5. It doesn't change how good the elf arc is, so we good. And also, the color page is magnifique. He absolutely cooked with that one. Easily top 3. Really nice to see the different colors of the characters with a new form. Yeah, not even gonna try to be funny. He cooked. It was crazy. But anyways, this chapter is honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. In one hand, the art is great. You can see that the 3 or 4 months of rest really helped him out. Seeing Luck and Magna looking raw as hell with that black lightning and black fire magic was so dope to see. And in general, the feeling of having the series back is really refreshing. But that anti-magic explanation doesn't work at all. For me, it doesn't make sense. I think it's pretty dumb. I don't know how he sat down and wrote it and thought it made sense, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I hope we get a different explanation later on. It's definitely possible. With the pacing of this chapter, it seems like he's going to take more his time, which I'm happy to know that. One of my issues with this arc was the pacing, and it seems like this one is fake, so he got maybe 3 more years, I hope so. But I'm gonna go deeper on the anti-magic talk later on. So the chapter begins with us and Unified and Lucy's clones, and we finally know that there are 11 clones of him. I think that's good to know because if Lucy's could just infinitely clone, it's pretty much impossible to beat him. So I think it's a good idea for him to have some limitation for his technique. After that, we cut to a flashback of the Black Bulls and how they got their anti-magic, and I have some big problem with it. So basically, the explanation is that anti-magic that Asa shared combines to the magic to create pseudo anti-magic or artificial anti-magic. Like bro, word for word, bar for bar, that's Ichiga's explanation.
Word for word, bar for bar. Oh.
So me as a reader, I wanted to know, how is anti-magic able to coexist with magic, even though its properties is to negate magic? It's in the name, anti-magic. Like, back in chapter 96, Arthur was emitting anti-magic and was decaying the environment. And we know in Black Clover everything has mana, so explain to me, how are the Black Bulls with mana not getting their magic negated in contact of anti-magic? People in this fanbase are saying that they're replacing the mana pool with anti-magic as a source of energy, but how are they able to use the property of the magic? Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. That's like, I'm sorry if it's complicated and all over the place, but that's the whole point of my argument. I don't understand how it's able to work. Imagine in Jujutsu Kaisen, a curse using reverse curse technique or positive energy. It just doesn't work with the power system and everything Gege had shown us in the show. That's the same idea here with anti-magic and magic. Everything in the series shows anti-magic not being able to work in tandem with magic. So the explanation Tabata gave us doesn't help his case at all. Isn't Asa able to use anti-magic because she has no mana? That's what the Witch Queen said before. You are nothing special, and that's the reason you are special. Basically saying you have no mana, and that's the reason you are using anti-magic. Liba also mentioned that he was going to take over Asa's body because he's the only one who doesn't have mana and could have used anti-magic. The biggest problem with anti-magic is we don't know what the fuck it is. What is anti-magic? Is it mana? Is it negative mana? Is it Liba's life force? Is it a fucking symbiote? Is it venom? Is it Nen or curse energy? I'm obviously joking with those curse energy and Nen joke, but for real, we need to know the nature because both sides of people who don't like it and people who like it don't have an answer because we don't know the origin of that power system. Like, imagine in Hunter x Hunter Gon using a new technique and we don't know the source of it. It's not Nen, it's something different. We don't know. Like, that's a problem. We need to know the nature of anti-magic. What kind of source of energy is it? Is it a fucking symbiote? Like, bro, we need to know. People online are making it way deeper than it actually is. I swear, I don't have the tweet because it was in the Twitter space I was on 2 days ago. But someone said that anti-magic has lightning and fire properties because of the aura and the energy around it in the anime. Like, bro, where the hell did you see that? Even in the manga, he has no properties except negating and physical properties. This is like me saying Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 and the lightning aura around him makes him capable of using lightning attacks like Sasuke. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, bro, what the hell, man? But let's just move on from the anti-magic section, because I know if I keep talking about it, we're gonna be here for hours and I will just repeat myself over and over again. But one last thing, Ichika states that their anti-magic is not infinite and we get consumed over time, so they have to use it in 2-3 major attacks. I think it's good to know that there's a drawback, but it doesn't make you better. It goes from like a 2 out of 10 to like 2.1. But like, for real this time, I'm not gonna talk about anti-magic. The rest of the chapter was pretty cool. Seeing Locke and Magna finally together was always dope to see. And Magna finally catching up to Locke is really good for his character. He might be the best side character in the manga, like, easily, bro. The stuff he gets is crazy. You can see that Tabata really loves him. The fight against Dante is generational. Like, bro, you had to be there, man. We were all hyped, man. That last chapter of straight fighting, bro, that was a boxing match. That was like some Yu Hakusho, Hajime no Ippo type of chapter, bro. That was generational. Magna went from being like a clown, like, let's be honest, no one liked him that much before that Dante fight. He went from like bottom tier to like damn near top 5 in the show, bro. Incredible. But anyways, I've always enjoyed the interaction between Magna and Dante, and I think that they have the second best rivalry in the manga beyond us and Yuna, of course. And seeing them on the same level is a great conclusion to the dynamic. For the final attack, they combined their anti-magic, which is a pretty cool callback to the Sea Temple arc when they used it against Veto after they were able to defeat the Lucius clone, and the chapter ends on a really nice panel of Locke and Magna having a fist bump. Honestly, waiting 4 months for a 28 page and the anti-magic explanation that they gave us was kinda disappointing, but the good thing to take away is that the pacing issues are no longer present. It seems like Tabata is going to take his time to cook something really good, which is really nice to know. I wish these chapters were rest of the bunch so we could finally get to the real stuff. The Lucius, the Noel stuff, the Us and Yuno dynamic, the Nacht, Morgan, Yami and Ichika, all those like the plot points we want to see. I have hope and have faith that Tabata is gonna cook, because when it comes to important stuff, he doesn't miss most of the time. So I wish these chapters were rest of the bunch. Like this chapter being mid, but the other ones being like generational, like I could accept that. But one last thing, Lucius, that man is on fraud watch, bro. I hope your clones are way weaker than you, cause if that's the display you're gonna show, Asta's gonna smoke you like easily. I'm just joking, don't take that one seriously, but that will be all for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 sub by 2024. Is it possible? Maybe. There's like 10 days left. I got some few stuff to cook, but thank you for watching and stay safe.